We're going to talk through 4 examples of how to find the area of a circle. So it says find the areas of the circles below to 2 decimal places. So we've got this circle and we know that the radius is 7 centimetres. So I'm going to write down the radius equals 7 centimetres. So that means the diameter is double the radius, so it's 14 centimetres. Okay, to work out area, we need to use our formula. So our formula is area equals pi times r squared. It's just the r that we square. Okay, so the area, pi doesn't change, times my radius is 7. So 7 squared, or 7 squared is 49. So I'm going to write down pi times 49. And then we're just going to work that out. So remember, we've got shift, and then this button down here for pi, times 49 equals, and we get 49 pi, which isn't helpful, so we're going to press the S arrow D button and we can see the answer is 153.93804, but to 2 decimal places 153.9, the 8 makes the 3 round up to a 4. My units of area are centimetres squared because I've found this space inside this circle. Okay, so we've got the centimetres squared, and that was to 2 dp. Next one down, same process. This time we've been given the diameter, so I'm going to write diameter equals 18 millimetres. So my radius is half of the diameter, so that's 9 millimetres. Okay, that's what we're going to start with. It's going to just set it out and make it a bit easier. So area equals pi times radius squared. Pi stays the same, times my radius is 9 squared. Well, 9 squared is 9 times 9, and 9 times 9 is 81. I can then type that in my calculator. So shift, and then the button down here for pi, times 81 equals 81 pi, which isn't what we want, so S arrow D, and then we can see our answer. So we get 254.46900049. It asked us in the question for 2 decimal places, so we've got 254 point, the 9 makes the 6 round up to a 7. Our units this time are millimetres squared, and it was to 2 decimal places. Next one. So we've been given the radius is 6 metres, so we're going to write that radius is 6 metres. Diameter is double the radius, so we're going to write diameter is 12 metres. Then we can use our formula. So we've got area equals pi times r squared. Pi stays the same, times the r is radius, so is 6 squared. So pi stays the same. 6 squared is 6 times 6, which is 36. And then we can use our calculator. So shift, pi button down here, times 36 equals 36 pi. So we press the S arrow D button, and we can see our answer is 113.0973355. It asked for 2 decimal places, so 113.7 makes the 9 round up, so it's 10. Our units this time is meters squared because it's area, and it was to 2 decimal places. So that is the area, that's the space inside that circle. And the last one, so we've been given the diameter, so we know diameter is 11 centimeters. So the radius is half of 11. So you can either use your calculator, or half of 11 is 5.5 centimeters. So we write out our area. So area equals pi times r squared. Pi stays the same, times my radius is 5.5 squared. I don't know what 5.5 squared is, so I can type that in, 5.5. Now either you can put 5.5 times 5.5, or you can press the little squared button. Okay, so S arrow D, so that means pi times 30.25. I'm going to work out my answer, so shift pi times 30.25 equals, press my S arrow D button, and I get 95.03317777. It asks for 2 decimal places, so 2 decimal places is 95. The 3 makes the 3 stay the same, so 0.3. The units are centimeters squared, and that was to 2 decimal places as well.